Yeah, welcome to this video. A 5-minute game on ICC here, and it starts with knight f3 and FIDE master from the US. Yeah, Halle Berry. Wouldn't be too bad to play some chess against her or some other things. Well, I guess it's not her. Alright, so let's see what we get here. I choose a King's Indian setup, and we transpose to a King's Indian. Okay, black has a multitude of setups. I go for c6 here. It's, I don't know this line very deeply, but some former teammates of mine played this, so I have at least some experience in watching watching the games. Yeah, white's main moves are e4 now or h3, so e4 it is. I can exchange this bishop now. An alternative would be to play e5 immediately, but I get rid of this this bishop first. I want to check quickly if this is a provisional rating. No, it's just a coincidence. 2200 might be some sort of... I know the entry rating is 2000, I guess. Alright, doesn't matter so much. Okay, I exchanged this bishop, which often has a hard time finding some useful role. And the question is if white plays d5 or not. Actually, it is. It's. I think the current state of theory is that it's better not to play this d5 move, but to wait to keep the tension in the center. Yeah, I don't like that so much. He seems to know what he's doing. Okay, is it an idea to play a6 b5? I can play a6 anyway, which is a useful move also in case of him playing d5, but white has some more waiting moves available. Stuff like a3 or queen e2 or, don't know, queen d3, rook e1. Yes, a multitude of moves. If d5, I would take with the c pawn, c takes, and then try to play on the c file. So I'd like to see d5 now, just because I have some exact idea what I'm doing after this. I'm not so sure if he just keeps the tension, what would be my idea in this case. Yeah, maybe b5. Oh, he doesn't move. Hard to tell. Another strategical idea could be here to play queen d8 to f8 and then bishop h6, getting rid of the bishop. Oh, he exchanged. This is very unusual. Okay. Yeah, it is often thought to be simply helpful for black because of the weak d4 square. In this position he might be able to play c5. This is maybe possible. c5 immediately to prevent me from getting anything on c5 myself. My dream scenario here would be bishop f8 to c5. Exchange this. Okay, bishop f8 is useful anyway. If I manage to exchange the dark squared bishops and get in something like knight c5 e6, then black simply has a very good position. I'm a bit irritated what he's doing here. It's simply very accommodating for black. I mean, he really should avoid to trade the bishops now, and he doesn't. Maybe he wants to play f4. Okay, this is a possibility, of course. Okay, I need to reposition the rooks anyway. Rook on c8 is useless. On e8 I try to anticipate this f4 move. Okay, now I want to take because b4 is threatened. So what about queen c5? Maybe winning a tempo. Knight c5 just before, yeah. Okay. Maybe really queen c5. Yeah, okay. I think I win the tempo here. He cannot exchange really. This would help me tremendously with knight b3, d4 and so on. And so I win a tempo. He needs to move the queen again. Okay, so is there some way to prevent b4 and c5? Yeah, well, I can play a5, but he might have knight a4, which isn't so great in itself, but okay, just keep it simple. I also have knight f8 to e6. Question is, should I play a5 now? Maybe a5, yeah. b5 is really bogus. Okay, I can play c5. But in general, the a file shouldn't be too bad for me, with the rook already there. And I'll get the knight to d4. Or he plays queen e3, knight e2, some passive move. It's possible. Wow. Yeah, okay. I cannot believe this. But yeah, well, okay, let's take it. He's trying to use his pawns, obviously. And okay, that's three pawns. Yeah, from a practical point of view, this isn't a bad idea, really. It's not so easy to counter. Okay, I think I should blunt this bishop. So queen e5 maybe. Simply threaten d5. Okay, this can get really sharp now if I take exchange and rook check on the second rank.
Time warning.
Bit tricky. Okay, but I don't want to retreat the queen. Okay, play something entirely different. Just this move. Maybe this and f5. Yeah, I need to speed up also. It's quite apparent. Okay, the knight on e6 now covers c7. And I have this threats against g3. Okay, need to get out of the pin. Okay, probably I need to take it. Okay, now I should get d7. Yeah, it's an endgame with a pawn up. Probably a draw, but I can... Oops, I could have taken the queen.
Check. Check. Check.
I can take, yeah, I can take the pawn now. Yeah, okay, a draw is certainly a fair result, but I could have simply won on time, of course, and yeah, by taking the queen, yeah. Okay, but I had no time myself. Yeah, a weird game, but this knight d5 was a nice touch here. I mean, it's certainly not working, but in a blitz game, it poses some problems, and I think he got a pretty decent position. Yeah, here I should play rook a2, rook a2, f2, some stuff like this. I thought I could play this later, but now it really gets a bit tricky. Yeah, the computer gives this all as about equal, funny enough. And now we can win with queen takes b8, okay. Yeah, now I'm okay again. Yeah, very difficult, but okay, it's a nice touch, this knight d5. It's maybe not the mathematically speaking, computer-like speaking correct move, but it leads to yeah, to very unclear play. If I get knight e6 d4 and I'm simply better. Yeah, thanks for watching.